Thank you for joining us today. We're always glad to have you. My name is Oral Ofori, your usual presenter. Today we're in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and we're here to interview Pastor Lord Asante Boadu. He is the founder of Top Global LLC, and they are in charge of organizing the upcoming Black Stars match between Canada at the RFK Stadium. We're trying to get to know Pastor Asante Boadu a little bit better, and we're trying to get more just about the game and what to expect. Thank you once again. Thank you, Pastor, for joining us.
Coming as well.
It's a pleasure to have you. Now, we hear you are the CEO of Top Global LLC. What is Top Global LLC all about?
Top Global LLC is a sports management company. We plan and showcase soccer-friendly matches internationally as well as locally to collaborate, to bring culture, people together.
How did Top Global LLC win the bid, or if I should say the contract, to organize this friendly between Ghana and Canada at the RFK Stadium?
We were in negotiations since beginning of 2015.
Right.
Early stages in January. We actually were trying to put the match between USA, but unfortunately the FIFA schedules didn't favor Ghana Black Stars, and we win the bid for Canada soccer team from Canada.
Interesting. One very interesting thing a lot of people would want to know about this game is the history between Ghana and soccer. Between Ghana and Canada soccer games. Are you aware of any history between these two countries as far as soccer is concerned that you can share?
One of the things that we find out, which was very, it will blew majority of our fans in Ghana's mind, was the president of Canadian FIFA agency, Morgan, was raised in Agogo in Ghana.
No way.
His mother was a missionary who served as a nurse in Agogo Hospital. So he's been looking for this opportunity to showcase this match so that he have a memory of collaborating with the people in Africa. Ghana, we have over 6 million people in Canada, so our return matches also will be a very good stage for us to showcase the cultures of Ghana and Canadian. So due to that, they are very interested and they are looking forward to play this match.
That's very interesting. Now, I can assure you that majority of Ghanaians and Africans out here in the DC, Maryland diaspora are also very excited about this game. And that stadium where the game is actually happening, RFK, is the home, field for DC United. And DC United is known for being a very cosmopolitan team with a very large number of, foreigners playing in that team. Some of them are Africans. There are a few notable Africans and Ghanaians, and people in this area are really excited for that friendly game. What do you have to say to them to bring them to the game, to make them look forward to this friendly?
One also surprising event that we find out during the negotiations with the DC United Stadium, we find out that Freddie, who is also a youth soccer player from Ghana, played with them before.
You're talking about Freddie Adu.
Freddie Adu.
Interesting.
So during the course of our negotiations, we find out that his picture was also posted in the stadium, and they welcome us greatly because they know we are also from Ghana. So all their fans, we've actually granted them about 75 free tickets for them also to invite all their dignitaries to come and support the team as well.
That's really good to know that this is not going to be totally a Ghana affair, but it's going to be an African affair, of course. So now, Canada, tell us, what do you know about the Canadian soccer team that is going to be very exciting to share with our audience? I know you're not Canadian, but since you're organizing this game, you might have had some,
Interestingly, Canadian team, because majority of people in Canada are very cultural oriented. They have a different countries. They are Commonwealth countries, so they have people from all over the continent of Africa. So their team is not only mixed with only Canadians. They have other nationalities who have naturalized as the Canadians also as well. So they have a mixed culture in their team. So playing Ghana, they felt like they're going to be at home because most of their strikers and stuff are even born in Canada, but from different parents and stuff. So
interesting. Now, are there any African, players in the Canadian team that are worth mentioning that you are aware of?
Not at my knowledge. We don't have any top of their players who are from Africa per se. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go to Ghana, which is the crux. The crux of the main, conversation here. Now, do we know what set of team we're sending into this friendly? Is it going to be a first team or a second team? I know you're not the coach, but just throwing it out there.
Yes, one of the things as a CEO, I wanted to give a very good soccer game to
the fans.
For the fans. So all the international players has assured us they are all coming, and it's going to be a first team. One of our negotiations, we make sure that every first team is going to play any of our matches. We don't want to bring any second team, because this is also it's a preparation for their 2000 World Cup coming up. So this is very big for them as well. So all the international players have assured us they're all going to be up here and cheer our fans up.
Now, what has been some of the difficulties you have run into as far as organizing this game is concerned?
The only difficulty we ran into was we first started at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. But unfortunately, the schedule, because we couldn't put this match on without going with the FIFA scheduling, so coordinating from abroad, because you have to know the national team of Ghana has so many players, about 11 or 12 players are from different clubs. So negotiating with getting them down here was a little bit tough, but all of them are coming. But then we have to deal with the schedule as well. And also thirdly, we have to deal with the FIFA schedule. All three of them have to be coordinated and be in the same pace. But very fortunate, we were blessed to have DC RFK Stadium, which has an open schedule for us to play the game there.
Interesting. Tell us, Reverend Boadu Asante, how did a reverend, someone who preaches the word of God, get so passionate about soccer?
We promote and we grow the love of soccer worldwide. We collaborate with various teams, sponsor international touring and other things. Just the growth of the love of soccer can bring worldwide fans together regardless of the background. So as a pastor, the gospel is supposed to be preaching all over the world.
Right.
So we think that soccer is the only game that brings all various people together with no discrimination or anything. So I felt that this is the best area that I could have effect as the gospel, also to reach out to all over the world.
Well, you had Reverend Lord Boadu Asante talking about how he plans to spread the tentacles of the gospel through soccer, one of the most popular games on the earth. Reverend, tell me, what should fans expect during halftime? What plans have been put in place for halftime entertainment?
Halftime entertainment is going to be done by Rough and Smooth from Canada right now. They are also coming with their team, and they are going to give us they have promised that they want to give their fans a very good show. So there's going to be a lot of surprises on a halftime show as well that we don't want to put it out.
Interesting.
But we know that BET and all of them, we're in collaboration with them, so there's going to be a very great halftime show. There's
been a lot of talk in town, especially among Black Stars fans, that the Black Stars is one of the top-ranked team in the world. They are in the top, best 30 teams in the 20s actually, and Canada is like low-ranked by FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
So people are saying, why play Canada?
Well, like I said, the reason why I got into this atmosphere was because to bring countries together, people together. We didn't look at the rankings. We felt like we can make a memorial in the life of the FIFA agent in Canada as well, bringing two Ghanaian and Canadian team together. We have a lot of people who Canadians have been blessed to bless them. So we felt that playing Canada is going to create an opportunity for other nations in Canada to showcase and help their family lives as well.
Interesting. Now that is the opportunity this presents to the Canadians. What is in it for the Black Stars?
Black Stars, as we are aware, has not been able to play any game in the Canadian area. So we believe that we're going to Canada to play. Our counterpart Canadians will also showcase and win a lot of fans, since the border is not far from US.
The US.
Because we can't wait to play the national team US because of our last encounter we have with them.
Now, some people are also worried about the fact that Ghana has major games coming up, and we hear fans saying they don't want the Black Stars to suffer things like injuries here and there, because we want to have a healthy set of players. How is the coach managing this game? Has he been receptive and responsive to it?
The coach has been very receptive, because you cannot get to your destination without any preparation. So this is a very unique and nice opportunity for them to showcase their talents and style and prepare us for the upcoming World Cup, which we hope and believe that this time Ghana will be in finals. So this is a very nice opportunity for them to showcase their talents. And the referee, the coach and the team have been praying about these games, and we are hoping that everything will go very smooth as planned.
You made a mention of Ghana being, able to use this as an opportunity to prepare for their upcoming games, and then you mentioned the World Cup. Now, this game is happening at the RFK here in the US, of course. One team that has given Ghana a heartbreak in the very last World Cup is the United States of America. How does it feel to be playing a friendly in the US, in a country that kicked you out of the World Cup?
It is a homecoming for Ghana Black Stars, and the US team, all their members have promised to be there, because they can't wait to play us also, because they know if they can get through us, they can get to the finals as well. So this is a win-win situation where we are watching them and they are also watching us. And I think it's good for us to know that our opponents, which we hope to play them again, are also watching us.
Let me ask you this thorny question. There's been instances where friendlies have been arranged and they haven't materialized, or they have materialized and there have been issues with player bonuses and all that. What measures have been put in place to ensure that we don't run into this problem?
Those are some of the things as a pastor I dealt with before I get myself into this tournament. We've managed to talk into both parties. Every contract that needs to be happening has happened. Respectfully, articles of FIFA, we have a special FIFA agent who particularly born in England, raised in England, but from both parents are from Ghana.
Who is this agent?
Nana Sitri.
Nana Sitri.
He's also a love and agent for players as well, who this match means so much to him. So as for the paperwork, we've gone through every tedious, we've crashed everything that we need to do. So everything has been taken care of, and we want to set a path for our Black Stars, because we believe that this opportunity will take them very far. So everything has been done, and we're not going to carry money in a plane or anything. Everything has been settled. So you can be rest assured that our fans, we are hoping they'll come and support the team.
It's interesting when you mentioned earlier on back there that this game is going to give the Black Stars an opportunity to sort of stretch their limbs as they prepare for major upcoming games. Canada could also use this as an opportunity to come out of the shadows, come out there and prove themselves that, hey, we're not that little team that you always see us to be. Even though our soccer is maturing, here is an opportunity for us to show the world that we are also capable, whether in a big or small way, by playing Ghana. How do you feel about that?
Like I mentioned earlier, the Canadian team are lots of foreigners. If you go to Canada, for instance, you have so many foreigners from different third world country that have been migrated to Canada. So we cannot take for granted that Canada doesn't know soccer because of the foreigners that are there. So this opportunity is for Ghana to showcase their talent. We are not going to take them that they are ranking in a very low. You cannot take your opponent as low as people think. So we are praying that the fans will come and support Black Stars, because Canada is a good team, except that this is a nice opportunity for them to showcase their talent as well.
Interesting. You talk about wanting fans to come out there in support of both the Black Stars and the Canadian national teams. Yes. What measures have been put in place to provide security?
We have undercover agents who will be around. We've talked to the top DC police. We have in collaboration with them a week before the match and after the match. We will make sure that our fans are well protected, as well as our players and the VIPs that are coming from all over the world.
Do you have an idea of some of the VIPs and the dignitaries that will be attending the game?
We will not disclose them, but we just want the fans to just come. And there's going to be a lot of surprises. Ex-presidents have been in town from Ghana. I'm not going to mention their names, but fans will get to see them around.
How do you intend to sell the Ghanaian culture through this game? I know we're going to use soccer as one of the biggest platforms for selling our respective cultures, but besides that, what are some of the things you have in store? I heard you mention Rough and Smooth, which is a Ghanaian artist based in Canada that will be at the game, but what else do we have in store?
We have a partnership with the Black Star team for them to also sign autographs and stuff for our upcoming kids in the communities, to let them know that they also went through the same ranks and they were able to get to where they are. So I think bringing them to DC, we want them to get the feel of the people. People should be able to have the opportunity to meet and greet, which we have it on our website, that the VIP tickets that we are selling, they will be on the launch an hour before the game to meet and greet all our children who are also in love with soccer. So we believe that if the kids have that touch, that will also encourage them and boost their morals to get very far in life.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. You talked about the meet and greet. Where is this happening and when would it happen?
We are planning on Saturday on the 10th at the Ghana Embassy, which
Saturday
is
the 10th of October.
In the afternoon, which is our home, because it's our embassy.
Little Ghana
in USA, which we have also collaborated with a Canadian ambassador who will also be around us that day to also meet and showcase and do a small press conference. And we'll give the opportunity to our fans also to get to know our Black Star players, so that they will not only come on Tuesday, but they will have a lot of relationship with them after the game and stuff.
Yeah. Right. Now, you personally, what has been, one of the things that you think about when it comes to elevating Top Global? I know this is like a great opportunity for you to expose your company, expose your, practice as a reverend. But what do you see for Top Global after this match? Where is Top Global going?
One of our key factors that caused us to be in sports management was to make sure to bring the gap between race and so forth, which is mostly not discussed in America. So we believe that through this game, there are certain places, there are certain organizations we have come in contact with the different race, and because of coach and because of the love of soccer, we believe that we can break the bridge and come together. So Top Global is looking forward for the subsequent matches that we have in our suitcase, which we will showcase them as the year go along, and hopefully we'll be able to cater a very good game for our fans to cherish it.
Thanks for sharing. Let me ask you this question, Reverend. There are certain people out there who will not be able to attend the game because maybe they are either working or they are somewhere else that will not allow them to be at the RFK Stadium for the game. Are there provisions made for that kind of individuals to watch the game either online or on television or through streaming? And if so, what are these provisions?
We are doing a live stream all over the parts of the earth. Even in Africa, we are going to show the game live for our fans to know that we, Top Global, we mean what we say. So you can be rest assured, everyone who can make it will have the opportunity to watch the live show.
Well, you just heard Reverend Boadu Asante says the game is coming on live. Whether you are able to be at the RFK Stadium in person or not, you will be provided with a means to watch the game, and they are going to make sure that every fan everywhere in the world gets every single opportunity to experience this Ghana-Canadian epic friendly at the RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C. It's been nice having you here.
It's a pleasure.
Is there anything you would like to tell, people coming to watch the game, or just, the general Black Star fans out there?
Our fans as always support the Ghana Blasters. This is a very nice opportunity to prove to our US counterpart, which very soon we're going to be playing them as well, that our fans will support us no matter what. So even though we are playing Canada, which is very close to US, we invite all our fans to come and support. And one thing that Top Global, we believe in that bringing people together. So our players are going to go back to Europe, and this is a nice opportunity for those who haven't had the opportunity to be playing with better teams who also have their talent showcase this match. So come and support every one of our Blasters players. We hope to see everyone there.
Interesting. That was Reverend Lord Boadu Asante saying come and support every single individual of the Black Star players at the RFK Stadium, and they are looking forward to seeing you there. My name is Oral Ofori. As always, it's always been a pleasure having you here. Thank you for watching, and look forward to the next edition of this program.
Watching Tribe Zone TV. Tribe Zone TV, proudly African.